In a quiet mountain village, there lived a 24-year-old man named Marco. His mind was never still, always filled with thoughts about the past and worries about the future. These endless thoughts made him anxious, tired, and unable to enjoy the simple beauty of life. He couldn't sleep well, couldn't smile, and couldn't feel at peace. His mind felt like a storm that never stopped, leaving him trapped in sadness and restlessness, longing for calmness, but not knowing where to find it. One day, Marco heard about a wise old man living in a distant mountain village. People said he was once a famous psychologist, a man who'd helped many find peace of mind. Now retired, he lived close to nature, offering quiet guidance to those who visited him, curious and full of hope. Marco decided he must meet this old man. He believed maybe this wise man held the secret to inner peace. After many long and tiring days of travel, Marco finally reached the quiet hill village. When he arrived, he saw a small house covered in vines and greenery. On the porch sat the old man, eyes closed, radiating calmness and peace. Marco approached gently and said softly, "Grandfather, my mind is restless. I cannot stop thinking. Please, help me find peace." The old man slowly opened his eyes and smiled warmly. "So, you are looking for peace?" he said softly. "Then come with me. I will give you a small task." And so, their quiet lesson began. The old man led Marco into his small yard. He took a clear glass and filled it with water to the very brim. Then he handed the glass to Marco and said, "Walk to the edge of the village and return without spilling a single drop." Marco looked surprised, but he wanted to do his best. He accepted the challenge. He held the glass carefully and began to walk. The road was narrow and busy. People walked by, children played, dogs barked, shopkeepers called out. But Marco didn't look around. His eyes stayed fixed on the glass of water. Step by step, he walked slowly, carefully, focused only on not spilling a drop. People looked at him with curiosity, but no one disturbed him. Finally, Marco came back to the old man and said, "Grandfather, I did it. I didn't spill even one drop." The old man nodded and smiled. "That's good," he said. "But tell me, did you see the children playing on the side of the road? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Marco looked surprised. He said, "No, I didn't see or hear anything. I was only focused on the glass." The old man smiled again and said gently, "That is the secret. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, no confusion, no unnecessary thought." You were not sad about the past, and you were not afraid of the future. At that moment, Marco began to understand. The storm inside his mind started to fade. Slowly, he realized the lesson. Peace is not something we search for outside. It already lives within us when we stay present in this moment. He bowed deeply and said, "Grandfather, now I understand. To calm my mind, I must live in the present." The old man smiled once more. The sun was setting. The last golden light touched the ground. Birds flew back to their nests, and Marco began to walk home. But he was no longer the same restless young man. He had changed. He was peaceful inside, because now he knew how to quiet the mind. As Marco walked home, the golden sunset painted the sky. A gentle peace filled his heart. He was no longer burdened by worries or trapped in endless thoughts. He finally understood that real peace comes from living in the present moment. The storm inside his mind had finally calmed. From that day on, Marco lived with clarity and gratitude, carrying the wise man's lesson in his heart to stay peaceful by keeping his mind still and present. The story ends with a gentle reminder for all of us: stay calm, stay mindful, stay peaceful.